Shape baby, you wavy, you fire, you driving me crazy. Your respect, you demand it. Turning up with all your bitches, and I swear you the baddest.
What's up, sweeties? You already know who it is. You heard it in the intro, and I'm back with another video. So today's video, you can already tell by the title of the video, it's gonna be a sanity check with moi and some food. So y'all, first of all, let me start out by saying this. I'm so mad. I didn't order the loaded fries, so I had to make my own loaded fries. I put some queso on there, some hot sauce, and that's just what it's gonna be with some barbecue sauce. Oh well, that's what we're doing. Texas Pete on the hot sauce tip, and then I got some mozzarella sticks. Y'all already know how the sanity checks go. Got my book, and we ready to go. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what today's video, I mean, you saw it in the title too, but I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you've been ready for this for the past couple weeks, so. Appreciate it, fire, y'all. Today's video is about depression. Now, I have talked about this before on my Instagram page, but I took a couple videos down because, in all honesty, I wanted to go just a tad bit more in depth. I am going to say a lot of stuff that I did say before because obviously the video's gone. But I'm just going to tap right into it. Hold on. Y'all, I done made my own concoction. Try it. Applebees waffle fries, Texas Pete, they queso, and some barbecue sauce. I think it's from IHOP. Alright, y'all. So number one thing that you should know about depression is depression comes in all shapes and sizes. It can come from an angry person, a sad person, the happiest person alive, that one comedian, class clown. They could be depressed. That one girl that you think is just the rudest, bougiest little brat, she might have depression. So a lot of times we just don't know that because people, like I said, show it in all different types of ways. So let's not neglect anybody. I know we all have our differences, but you never know what someone's going through. It doesn't have to be depression. They just could have anxiety, because I know me personally, I talk a lot. Like when I get really anxious, I'll talk a lot or I'll get really, really quiet. It could be either or for me. I'm bipolar, so like I was saying, depression comes in different shapes and sizes: anger, sadness, and happiness. So never neglect how someone's feeling. Always check up on your friends as much as you can. Even though they look like they're so happy going on trips, making money, this, that, and the third, they could be going through something personal. So always check up on your friends. If you're a person who is dealing with someone who has depression, here are a couple warning signs that you could look for. If your loved one has been acting abnormally quiet, that's a sign. Or extremely distant. They don't even have to be quiet per se when you hang out. They're just distant. You haven't heard from them in a while. You haven't talked to them. When you talk to them, the conversations are short. They're sending more okays and okay, bitch, yeah, period. They're just like, okay, that's cool. You know, they don't seem really interested in things like they used to. And it could also be vice versa. It could be they're doing too much. They always want to hang out with you. They never want to be home. They never want to be in the house. They don't want to be alone per se. Heavy home drinking is definitely a big one. We can go out every weekend. That's fine. Like I said, now that could be, like I said before, that could be a sign too. Your friend who never really went out before wants to go out every weekend, and it just happened randomly. It wasn't like you all had a conversation like, hey girl, I'm just doing this, that, and the third. Y'all need a drink. I forgot to get a drink. It's hot. Texas be hot. Y'all, just almost died. Anyway, back into the video. Heavy home drinking, as I was saying. Your friend is buying, because I'm going to just say this because I love Four Locos. Your friend's buying more Four Locos and beers and stuff every day, buying little shots at home. Every weekend you see them with a cup or a bottle. There's no party. There's no get-together. They just drinking by themselves. That is a sign. So let's stop putting everybody as, hey, you're an alcoholic. Hey, why are you drinking so much? Baby, I'm going through something. And that's what people fail to realize. Yes, alcoholics can form from people who are depressed or upset, and they start drinking a lot. Yes, that is very true. But did you know that sometimes if you just like, hey friend, like what's going on? Why you drinking so much? Hey, you don't have to drink. Be nice. Not label them straight as an alcoholic, that can help. Let's just look at things a little bit different. Let's go with, hey, maybe it's this. Let's be optimistic in situations. Another sign is that they have started talking bad on themselves. Even now, some people, we do talk bad on ourselves and we don't even know it. But when they're constantly talking bad on themselves, down on themselves, that's a sign. How did you go from the most confident girl I ever knew in my life to saying, I don't think I'm this, I don't think I'm that? That is a sign. Let's stop saying people are looking for validation. Sometimes people aren't looking for validation. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people in this world who say things just to get a reaction. But there's people who aren't. So we have to stop mixing them up. And a way to stop mixing them up is to ask, is to be there. Ask them, hey, why are you saying that about yourself? Based on their reaction, you can tell whether or not they're looking for validation or if they're looking for help. A big thing for me when I started going through my depressive periods was definitely taking things serious that I never really took serious before. Taking jokes way too far. Something I still do to this day. I still sometimes take jokes too far. Like, why would you even joke like that? Like, it's not even funny. That's definitely a sign that somebody's going through something or has been through something. You get where I'm going with this? Depression does not always have to just be episodes. You stop and you go. Sometimes it's just there. It just lasts forever and we have to fight it. You get what I mean? If you're someone who's dealing with someone who has depression, take a step back today. If you feel like they've been doing a lot, they've been doing too much today, let's take a step back. Let's refocus and let's rewind. Let's say, hey, I know that they have depression. Or, hey, I've seen these warning signs. What can I do to help? Now, everybody doesn't want help. Everybody doesn't need help. Somebody just may have lost a loved one and now they're going through it. Someone may have just took a loss in a job or something and they're just going through it. Sometimes people, minor things like get sick, missed work, now I'm upset and sad. I didn't get this much money on my check. Simple things like that. Just take a step back and realize, hey, they're going through something. What can I do to help that helps me too? Now, let's take a pause here and let's try these mozzarella sticks. Let's see what they're talking about. It's not really cheesy, you know what I mean? Like, I should be able to pull it. Can't pull it. It's still hot, so I know it's not, it got cold, Or struggling to pull. I'm gonna try with barbecue sauce. Look, whole season came out. I like these. They're not bad. They're not cheesy. I'll eat them like later when I'm like high or something. Let's bring these back with that. If you're dealing with someone who has depression, realize this. Just because they're not replying, they're not answering the phone, does not mean that they hate you, they love you any less. And this also goes for people with depression. Just because people aren't answering the phone, just because they're not texting you back, doesn't mean that they hate you either. People go through things at different times, at the same times. They go through similar things, very different things. We all just have to learn how to work together with the people that we love. So out of this conversation, for the people who are dealing with people with depression, be a little bit more open, be a little bit more available, be a little bit more there. If you're dealing with depression, be open to help. That's one thing that I've definitely struggled with. Be open to help. Whether it's a therapist, whether it's a friend, whether it's an app on your phone, be open to it. Don't always let your depression win. I know that's hard, but it's gotta happen. Another thing that I want you all to take from this video with dealing with someone with depression, checkups are important. To check up with someone does mean a lot. And I'm not telling you check up on them every day or every 5 hours. I'm telling you check up on them at some point. If you check up on them once a month, if when y'all finally do hang out, hey friend, how you doing? Slide up on their picture. Get a conversation going. Hey friend, how you doing? You see them post something, slide up. Hey friend, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You have got to be there for your friend. Now, if you're somebody dealing with depression, this segment is for you. In this section, I'm kind of going to mix in a couple of my old videos that I did. So if you are from my Instagram, yes, you about to hear a couple more things that I have said before. Because like I said, YouTube got to get it all, baby. When you're dealing with depression, find a safe spot. Find a safe space. Find a safe something. Have somewhere to go. And it doesn't have to be physical. It could be mental. Like, there's a lot of different things that we could do as a safe space that aren't really detrimental to us. Now, I do say smoke, but don't drink. That's just my thing. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I will take a drink when I'm upset. But that's not healthy. We're talking about healthy mechanisms that we can do, okay? You have to talk to yourself correctly. I know sometimes it's hard, but I'm trying to tell you, wake up every morning and say, hey, beautiful, I'm glad you woke up. Hey, girl, you look good. Hey, I like your kicks, dog. Period. Outfits on fleek. Like, whatever you gotta say, mama. Like, say it. Do it. If you're someone dealing with depression, get yourself a routine. Get up. Get up.
Stand up. Stand up.
It shouldn't matter what you're going through to help you progress with your life. You don't want to be stagnant. You don't want to be here forever. So get you a morning routine. As long as you wake up in the morning, that's something to be proud of, right? You woke up, you're alive, you're here. Get a morning routine, get a night routine. I know nights are usually when depression sneaks up on us. Get a night routine. Go to bed calm, cool, and collected. The last thing that I have to say about somebody dealing with depression, be yourself. There's nobody else in the world like you. So why not be you? Be unique, be confident, be yourself. Understand that there is no right way to be. There's no right way to fix yourself. There's no right way to really do anything. Understand that what you enjoy, others might not enjoy. Understand Instagram isn't the blueprint to life. Understand you're the blueprint because it's your life. Being yourself is the top way to beat depression. Because who else can really help you besides yourself? So I hope this video helped you all a lot. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight on Applebees, because we still might just have to fight. Like I said, be happy, be great, be you. Always be you. Whether you're dealing with depression, dealing with somebody with depression, be yourself, okay? If you're not already part of the team, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on your post notifications, and stay up to date with me. I hope you all have a great day, a blessed day, and you be yourself, okay?
A bad bitch, you savage. Quick to let a motherfucker know that you not average. Shake baby, you wavy.